White Notley, and our first station. The village is close to Black Notley, located around 2 miles away, which along with White Notley was originally one settlement, simply known as Notley. The original town of Notley is listed in the Domesday Book, however it's unclear as to why the town was split and why it was prefixed both black and white. We now arrive at Cressing, only around 2 miles away from White Notley. The station also serves the village of Black Notley. Cressing is the location of the Cressing Temple, an ancient monument originating from the 12th century. Also on the site is 2 Templar-built barns, one of which is believed to be the oldest timber frame barn in the world. We're now passing the area of what would be the current Braintree Freeport station that exists on this branch line today. However, at the time we were filming, the station had not been built yet. We now arrive at Braintree and the end of the line. Like the Sudbury line, Braintree was also once a through station, which carried on to Bishop Stortford. However, the whole line was closed in 1969 as part of the Beeching Acts. The track bed of this line still exists in places, however one section is now bypass. There's also been several various proposals to reopen the line and use it as a guided busway. There are many theories as to why Braintree is so called. Many think the first part of the name came from the River Brain, with the second part, tree, being Brannock's tree, and that of the walnut trees that were once grown in the area. Liam Howlett and Keith Flint from the famous music group The Prodigy also once lived near Braintree. The final cab ride in our collection is along the Mayflower line from Manningtree, located just a few miles south of Ipswich. We run on the approximate 10-mile branch line to Harwich town. We're joining another Class 321, however this one being unique to any other livery currently in service in the UK, as it wears that of the Nederlandse Spoorwegen, or the NS, the National Dutch Rail Operating Company. The unit was used on boat train services from Liverpool Street to Harwich, or non-intercity diagrams, and when it was not on these duties, it managed to get out and about around the network, sometimes being found on Braintree, Southminster or Southend duties. So why is a Class 321 wearing Dutch colours? It was all part of the Dutch flyer scheme, known once as the Amsterdam Express. It was a joint operation between BR, Stena Line and NS. Services started at Liverpool Street and ended at Harwich, connecting with the Stena Line ship services to Hook van Holland. Once in Hook, passengers have the option of continuing their journey with NS. On the left is a short link to the Great Eastern Main Line to Ipswich. This link is only used a couple of times a day. Boat trains on this line have been in operation since the days of steam. In LNER days, the B1s were used on Harwich Express services. There was once a service from Manchester Piccadilly and even Glasgow to Harwich and back. However, this was later stopped and Class 86 and Mark II sets were kept on Liverpool Street to Harwich Express boat train services only. These were later stopped and replaced with Class 321 stopper services, which still run today, operated by National Express East Anglia. Since filming, this unit has now also lost its NS livery. A Class 312 was painted into Dutch colours, however it ended up working Walsall and Birmingham services, looking rather out of place. The line today is double track and is powered with 25 kV overhead AC power.